What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are celebrating the life of Mohammad-Reza Shajarian, and this is one of his particular pieces which was especially special to the Iranian people, Rabbana, which was played during Ramadan just before iftar, which is when the observer of Ramadan would break their fast and have their evening meal, whatever it may be. And for many years, this particular piece is what would play at that time. So everybody was very used to it, whether or not that you were a believer or not, whether or not you observed the practices of Ramadan or not. To people of Iran, it was played, and until 2010, where it was taken off the radio by the Islamic Republic of Iran after Mohammad-Reza Shajarian spoke out against the government, not just their suppression of music, but other things as well. Anyways, he was a particularly, he was a fellow of conviction, stood by his beliefs, and this was a piece that was, missed. Even people that, were not Islamic, people that were not Muslim, would be listening for this particular piece, because it wouldn't just mean, that you can break your fast, you can have your meal, but it also signified, having important family gatherings, important big family gatherings in the month of Ramadan. So it's a beautiful piece, and it's always been known as sort of a perfect piece to ask for mercy, ask for forgiveness from Allah at the end of that particular day of Ramadan, before the feast is broken. And whether or not you're religious or not, I hope you enjoy this. Let's get it. Rabbana. This is going to be beautiful. It's an old recording, I think, because they stopped playing it in 2010 due to that dispute and his speaking out against the government and siding with the Green movement. So let's have a listen. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be kind of bittersweet, melancholic, because he's just passed away, but that might just make it ever so more poignant and beautiful. Let's have a listen. Rabbana by the iconic Persian vocalist, master vocalist, the great maestro, Mohammad-Reza Shajarian. As always, you have any recommendations for me down below? Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Let's check this out. Don't cry, Mace. Let's go.
همه از خدایی
You can tell it's,
سوی خدا بروی.
and Rabbana means our Lord. Sorry, Rabbana means our Lord, and there's 4 verses that he expressed throughout the track. So let's listen, and you can tell the recording's old.
از خدایی به سوی خدا بروی.
Wow. So it's obviously a piece, and regardless of your faith, it's a piece of immense emotion, immense meaning. So regardless of your faith, and maybe faith can be interchanged with just meaning, you can feel it in his voice, and he's doing these vocalizations to what I'm guessing are traditional Persian melodies. You know, those melodies that they're recognizable. And the recording is not great. So, you know, there was points in there where it was like, you know, because the recording is old and it's not in the best shape. It's kind of, it sounds, you know, a bit scratchy, a bit coarse. It's not a smooth recording, but it's a very interesting piece. It obviously holds tremendous meaning for a lot of people who heard this piece of, would you even call it a music? Would you even call it music or a sort of prayer, a sort of, yeah. But regardless, it obviously holds tremendous meaning for millions of people, I'm guessing, in Iran when they heard this piece of music. That meant, you know, we can have our evening meal, or we can, even if you weren't observing Ramadan, regardless of your faith, you still heard this on the state-sponsored radio until it was removed for reasons of a political nature. But man, he was definitely a titan of just the musicianship in Iran. His son is continuing on his legacy, Mohammad-Reza Shajarian. And the only reason I discovered this music was because my colleague recommended it. I'm gonna do more. This is one I just happened to find right now. Looking through his music, and I found it particularly just striking. Not just the art, but all of it is very interesting. So, anyways, we'll see you all soon. Let me know what you think down below. Hopefully, you're having a good day. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.